Bale steals the show. Cristiano Ronaldo hints at retiring. All this and more. And also, Karius. Oh, Karius. And his blunders. Find out more in one moment. Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Extra Time TV. This is Andres Sokla. The Champions League final took place. Real Madrid winning 3-1 against Liverpool, winning their 13th title with goals from Bale, who stole the show, and Benzema. But let's just summarize things really quickly and just head into the high points and highlights. Or should I say just the highlights of the game? I don't want to say high points because it was pretty low for some people. So in the 30th minute, Salah got injured and had to come off. A lot of people are saying his World Cup chances are in jeopardy now. I'm going to speak a bit more in detail about some tweets about his injury, but it definitely changed the game. And then unfortunately, I'm not sure what really took place, but Karius, in a moment of madness, passed the ball to Benzema, which I still can't understand. I think everybody in the stadium was stunned into silence. It definitely knocked the stuffing out of Liverpool. But to their credit, Mane equalized, but then moments of magic from, I was going to say Christian Bale, I don't know why, Gareth Bale. He basically scored an amazing bicycle kick. The tweets are coming in here. Bale in the 64th minute scored an amazing bicycle kick. What is it with bicycles this year? Cristiano Ronaldo, now Bale was like, yeah, I'm definitely going to do something and I'm going to do it in the final. And he did. And also check out my bicycle. You can look at that in the corner up here. I scored my own bicycle. So let's take a look at that. Take a look. It's worth it. But with that being said, the moment that I think really knocked the stuffing out of Liverpool and really broke their spirit was when Bale took what I believe was a very speculative shot in the 83rd minute, I believe, and it went straight through the hands of Karius. It was going straight towards him, and somehow he inexplicably put the ball into his own net, basically scoring what I would consider an own goal, which I don't think Karius will want to take credit for, which everybody's talking about. It's no big surprise. It's all over the internet. People are tweeting, which is some of the horrible things that people are saying is pretty terrible, but it's a final. You make mistakes like that in the final, and you're going to have to deal with it. And there were some reactions. Here are some of the reactions from some people. Oliver Kahn, the former German and Bayern Munich keeper, had the following to say: "I'm lost for words. I can't remember to have experienced something more brutal from a goalkeeping point of view than in this final. An evening like this can destroy a career." Also, 2006 Trinidad and Tobago goalkeeper Kelvin Jack, who has been on the show a couple times, had the following to say: "I feel sorry for Karius as he has been playing well. Hope he recovers as he is a good young goalkeeper." So there you have it, folks. The perspective from goalkeepers. I chose them specifically because I could have picked a whole bunch of arbitrary tweets. Some are disrespectful and I decided not to put them, but it is what it is. These guys, Oliver Kahn is a goalkeeper, Kelvin Jack being a Trinidad and Tobago goalkeeper and someone we interviewed. He also had some experience with some, moments of controversy where when we played against Bahrain, he was dispossessed while attempting to take a goal kick. And, it was ruled, as an infraction, I guess. But, a lot of people was like, we kind of dodged a bullet there. So it's interesting, and maybe we'll ask him about that, the psychology of a goalkeeper and how difficult it is for them and how crucified they are for making errors. It's a Champions League final, and unfortunately, that's what took place. So that's some quick reactions, and now to the major talking points. Of course, we need to talk about Salah, who was injured. I spoke about that a couple minutes ago. Basically, he got injured, came off in the 30th minute. Egypt maybe waving bye-bye to their star man. One of the reports online stated that it may be an AC joint sprain or clavicle fracture. So, a lot of people are hoping that is a rumored diagnosis for the injury. So a lot of people are hoping that the final authentic diagnosis, which we'll keep, our tabs on, is something that is not bad and we may get to see Salah. I don't know what is it. It happened to Falcao in the last World Cup. Colombia lost him. He was in form and, his career never really recovered, to be honest. He's kind of doing okay now, but he was never really the same. He missed out on Colombia. And I hope that, that doesn't happen to Salah as well. We all wish him well. It's a horrible time to get injured in the final and possibly miss out on your World Cup chances. So it is pretty terrible. A lot of people are saying Sergio Ramos. They're pointing the fingers at Ramos, saying, hey, Ramos. They're saying it's a dirty tackle, and, some people are saying it's tactical. Some people saying it's dirty. By Sergio Ramos standards, I think it was, not as bad as his usual tackles. I think it most maybe warranted a yellow card because of the grip around the arm. You guys could judge for yourself. You could comment in the comment section below and let me know what you think about that. I think it was a foul, but maybe a yellow card at most. I think it's just been magnified because of the injury to Salah. Sergio Ramos plays how he plays. He's an uncompromising defender who's not afraid to get stuck in. He's not afraid to step away from challenges that will give him red cards. So I'm not surprised by the tackle. It's the nature of the game. So it's very interesting to hear your thoughts. I personally would have just given him maybe a yellow card and a warning. I would not have sent him off, but he was definitely physical contact, which was unnatural. He actually grabbed his arm. But you guys could let me know what you think in the comment section below. What you think? Was it a tactical foul? Or was it a dirty foul? And up next, Karius. We all spoke about him. We read the tweets. A lot of people are saying, this is way too unacceptable to be making such an error in the Champions League final. It's not okay. And it's hard to defend him because at this level, those mistakes pretty much gave away the game. I think it broke Liverpool's spirit. Kevin and I will definitely talk about this when we do our full reaction, because it's definitely something that, Klopp, what can you say? He was speechless after when you look at the post-match conference. He said, it is what it is. That's not his exact words. And he had to accept it, But to be fair to Klopp, Liverpool identified the goalkeeping issue as a problem a while now. They even tried to sign, I believe, Roma's goalkeeper Alisson, unsuccessfully, of course. A lot of people are arguing that Mingole should have been in goal. But it's easy to say that as fans. There's this, as I like to call it, the console mentality. A lot of people who play FIFA think that, it's easy to criticize the lineups. They don't work with teams day in, day out. I've seen it at national teams. I've seen it with club teams. You can't just keep switching around teams. The coach is there. He sees what's taking place. He has to work with what he has. And it's very difficult to just, chop and switch players around, because it doesn't work like that. You need continuity. He works with the players he had, and he tried his best. He felt that was his best decision. Obviously, now because of the goals that Karius conceded, it makes the argument for Mingole being there. But the signs were already there. He was not doing well. If you look at the Roma game, so it's not like all of a sudden he became a bad keeper overnight. He's far from a perfect goalkeeper. Yes, he's young, but what a stage to make these kind of mistakes. So, he's taking a lot of stick, and rightfully so. It's the nature of the game. However, I will not condone or accept, people being disrespectful. But it's a fanatical game, and unfortunately, when you make howlers at that big stage, that comes with the territory. Also up next in our talking points, Cristiano Ronaldo indicated that he may leave. He had the following to say at the end of the game. Right now, we need to enjoy ourselves, but in the next few days, I'll give an answer to the fans who have always been by my side. It was beautiful to be at Real Madrid. He then further went on to say, the future of any Madrid player is not important. We may just have made history. Let the speculation begin. Cristiano Ronaldo, he won 5 Champions League titles. And speaking about that, there's a lot of people posting he's the only guy to win 5 Champions League titles. That's not correct. It's phrased incorrectly. He may have won 5 UEFA Champions Leagues in this format. But there are other guys, and in a perfect example, I think it's the only guy I know. I'm pretty sure there's others. If there's others, let me know in the comment section below. AC Milan legend Paolo Maldini has won 5. Now, let me explain this. The reason why I'm saying this, before it was the UEFA Champions League, it was called the European Cup, up until 1992, I believe, and it was changed to the UEFA Champions League. Paolo Maldini won 5 titles, a couple of those when it was European Cup, and I think 2 when it was the Champions League. So make no mistake, he's not the only guy to win 5 European titles. He's the only guy to maybe win 5 in the modern incarnation of the tournament. But he's not the only guy to win 5 titles. So just, a lot of people, because I'm seeing a lot of people who are in media and saying these things, and it's kind of scary. Check your stuff and maybe rephrase what you're saying. I would probably say Cristiano Ronaldo is the first guy to win 5 titles in the modern era, which is more accurate. But he's not the only one. And, this is a guy who didn't have a great game, to be honest, which Kevin and I will speak about from a tactical perspective. He tried to take on players, and it seems as if that pace is gone. He's an excellent finisher. He has adapted his game, and the fact that he's hinting at a retirement says that maybe he wants to step out on a high. If I was him, I would have done it. But let me know what you think in the comment section below. Do you think Cristiano Ronaldo should step away now? Should Real Madrid keep him? Is he playing a negotiating tactic? Because he seems like a very clever guy in how he did it. I saw a lot of guys on ESPN, FC, and all those other shows talk about it, where they think he's just being very intelligent. And I was going to say Christian Bale. Gareth Bale is also indicating that he's kind of not happy with things. So we'll see how it goes. Is it possible we're going to see a Real Madrid with no Bale, no Ronaldo? The B and the C in the BBC is going to be gone, and Benzema is also getting up there. So there's a lot of speculation. If I was Ronaldo, if I was Real Madrid, I would cash in on Ronaldo now if anybody wants to pay. If I was Ronaldo, I would leave on a high. because then maybe what if he plays next year and his legs start to give way, because they are. You know, if you look at the game and if you're not a biased Ronaldo fan and you're just a football fan, you could see that he doesn't have the same step, but he's still lethal. He still has attributes. He's kind of like Zlatan, but you know, he has maybe 5 years of good football. He takes very good care of himself. He doesn't have that pace to beat players. He tries. And I think, you know, he has reached a certain stage in his evolution where he has to be very mindful of the decisions he makes. So, you know, Cristiano Ronaldo, for me, he definitely put his future up in the air. And as we speak, tweets are coming in. And basically, you know, the final thing that I'd really like to say is that I think Karius, because a lot of people put in comments here, which I can't answer them all at the same time, that is Karius going to leave Liverpool? I don't know. That's very difficult because, you know, the Liverpool fans are passionate. You basically cost your team a Champions League final by some very amateur mistakes. It's going to take a lot of mental strength, a lot of support from your team and your fans. And even if the fans and the team get behind him, you know, I'm not sure how he's, as a player, mentally to face that going into the next season. And he's also going to be judged very harshly. It's going to be unfair, but every time he makes a mistake, people are going to hark back on that mistake. That's just the reality of it. That's how people are. People focus on the negative, whether it's right or wrong. There'll be keepers who probably made a lot of mistakes. Navas made a lot of errors, but really it's the timing of it. When Navas played Juventus, he spilled the ball for one of the goals. I can't remember who it was. I don't know if it was, you know, Douglas Costa or one of those guys. And they, you know, but they got onto the final, so it's forgotten. You know, this goal cost them, two mistakes cost them a final. So, I don't know, but let me know what you think in the comment section below, what you think. So with that being said, we're just going to speak about the quick stats of the game. So here we go. So just a quick recap of the stats. Real Madrid having 66% possession, while Liverpool had 34, with 14 shots on target for Real Madrid, 5 on target. Obviously, we know some of them went in. Liverpool, 13 shots, 2 on target. You know, the fouls, were Liverpool had 18 fouls because they were playing a style which was very uncomfortable to them with all these situations that took place with Salah. They found themselves defending a bit deeper, which I knew was going to be a problem. Madrid had 5, you know, yellow cards, 1. Navas had 7 saves to make. 2 saves, sorry, and Liverpool had 2 saves. But we all know that, you know, what took place in that game. Besides the fact that Real Madrid has won 4 of the last 5 editions of the Champions League, they have won 13 titles, which is insane. No one is even close to those guys. AC Milan is pretty close, but I think they have 7, but 13 is insane. They are no doubt the undisputed kings of European football. Zinedine Zidane has now won 3 consecutive titles, European titles, as a coach. If you want to count where he was the assistant to Ancelotti, be my guest, but as the head coach, he won 3 times. And Real Madrid has basically now pulled clear. What they have done is phenomenal. They have won 13 titles. You guys let me know in the comment section below when were the years that they won those titles. Also for those guys, you know, let me know the years that Paolo Maldini won, because when you do that, the person who comments and lets me know this could actually win a prize of a FIFA 18 posted directly to you. And also, Real Madrid were not the only team, as I said before, to win 3 titles in a row. 2 other teams did it in the previous version of the Champions League, which was the European Cup, which I spoke about earlier. Let me know who those teams are. I'll give you a hint. One is from Germany, one is from Holland. That's all I'm going to say. Let me know who you think. Put the team, the years they won, and you will qualify for a chance to win a copy of FIFA 18. And we have fans all over the planet. I will send it to you guys anywhere you are. I'll have a draw because I'm pretty sure you guys are very knowledgeable. I'm going to get it right. So I'll be sending that to you guys anywhere on the planet. So, with that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Comment in the comment section below. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, on Facebook. Just search us EXTV, Extra Time TV, on Instagram at EXTVTT, on Twitter, which I forgot for a second, EXTVTT as well. Follow me at Andres Soklal on Twitter and Instagram. Comment because I want to hear what you guys have to say. Also, check out our website at www.extvmedia.com, where Kevon and I have lots of blogs. Also, stay tuned. Kevon and I will be doing our response to this game, where we talk about it a little more. Also, look forward to our World Cup analysis, where Kevon and I do groups A all the way down to the end, where we analyze and break down each group in our way, just because we're football fans and we love it. Maybe we'll have the occasional guest from time to time. And also, look forward to my first episode on the Flow Sports Network, which is the premier sports channel in the Caribbean. The link will be put in the description below. We have been signed on. We're going to see a couple episodes. Look forward to my first episode. I look forward to it, and I look forward to you guys. You guys can comment in the comment section below about what it is you all want to see. It's a major network. Check it out. It can be viewed all over the planet. You could also check out the app as well. So that's also something cool. I will put the links for all these things in the description below. So once again, this is Andres Suknal of Extra Time TV, and thank you for watching.